Hi, I'm Sophie and I'm the Artistic Director of Headfirst Productions. Headfirst Productions is a new theatre and opera company, and our first full show will be Puccini's masterpiece, La Bohème. We've been in rehearsals now for just over a week and we open in just over 2 weeks. The company has been preparing for this production for about 18 months now, and after a lot of hard work and about 3 applications to the Arts Council, we're lucky enough to have received funding and to have a brilliant team put together to work towards this show. So normally in a rehearsal room you would have whichever singers are called for that particular scene. You'd have the conductor, the director, me, a repetiteur who's playing the piano, and a stage manager. We're lucky enough to also have a language coach, an Italian language coach. As a company, I wanted to do a production in the original language rather than translating it to English. So to make sure that our Italian is good enough and that the pronunciation is all accurate, we needed somebody to help with that as an extra role, and we're lucky enough to have Fiona. Now, the first thing we would normally do in a rehearsal process is talk through the scene, talk about the story that we want to tell, work out the relationships between individual characters and how best to portray those. We'd then sing through the scene, work it out musically, make sure it's tight and everybody knows where they're coming in and what they're singing and that their language is accurate. We'd then get it up on its feet, start to play with the story, start to see what happens, what comes out of those conversations that we have at the beginning of the rehearsal. So originally in Puccini's opera, Mimi dies from tuberculosis. In our production, Mimi dies from a heroin overdose. That sets her apart, that brings her from a different world than the boys, and that's the biggest problem between her and Rodolfo in their relationship. Today we've been looking at Act 3, where they break up, Mimi and Rodolfo break up, or plan to break up, but can't quite force themselves to. And this centres around her illness and around the fact that she is dying. And he can't help her, he can't do anything to make it better.